It's Hot Mike with Hutton and Withrow, where daily we discuss the National Football League and the push for the postseason. In the AFC, plenty of teams trying to jockey for positioning. In the NFC, well, the best teams in the NFL with the Philadelphia Eagles and San Francisco 49ers.
Well, hold on, Hutton. Not just those teams, but how about the Detroit Lions is one of the best teams in the NFL? Other shows may not mention that or talk about it. We will.
We are on board with Detroit. Subscribe to the podcast. Join us each day for Hot Mike with Hutton and Withrow across the Outkick Network. We discuss the NFL, college football, and the top headlines from Outkick.com.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, so I wanted to talk on something real quick, and that's what, so overall, you'll know why this episode is titled Racism is Racism, but no, there's people out there that are brain dead and they don't get, I feel like they know, but they're just trying to defend it as much as they can to win some sort of race war. But there's people out there in this world that they'll say something that's not even borderline, that's just full on racist, and they'll try to defend it, okay, until their death. They will try to defend that crap like it's not racist. And I'm like, fam, that's racist. I think the most infamous story that I always love telling is the one dude on Twitter. So he called me a delusional monkey. Now, if you guys know derogatory and racist things to not say to black people, it doesn't matter what you put in front of it that, and that's even one of the more reasons getting off that topic and getting on something else. But remember when H&M had came out with that t-shirt and it said coolest monkey in the jungle, and they had that black kid wearing it? Look what that started. Look how many people was boycotting H&M and was legit tearing that company down. I think they're good now, but back at that time, no, they wasn't. That was a bad move. That was an extremely, extremely bad move. Why? Because there is history, books, movies, documentaries, anything and everything out there where it talks on slavery and racism and all of that. One of the, key words that a black person was being referred to was a monkey. So I'm saying, at the end of the day, you're telling a black person, you not being black, you're telling a black person what's racist and what's not racist. Do you really think you're gonna win that conversation? Obviously, if you call me somebody freaking Superman or something, okay, that's clearly not racist. If somebody calls me Superman and stuff as an insult, I'm I won't even know how to take that, because I'm okay, then Superman must be bad then. There must be superheroes out there that's better than Superman. I'm if you call me Superman, I'm bro, you're just another Superman. You're not even one of the, you're just one of those mainstream heroes. You ain't one of them heroes that nobody talks about and then they end up getting a movie 10, 30 years later down. I'm okay, I probably would take some offense to that, because I'm nah, man, I want to be one of the heroes that they ain't even get talked about, but they're better than Superman. It's how dare you? But no, but jokes aside though, getting back on the Twitter guy. So he was overall this was at the time when I was dealing with all that crap on YouTube. But anyways, he was mad over the the YouTube stuff, and he just randomly wrote out to me calling me a delusional monkey. And I'm fam, that's racist. You can't call a black person a monkey. And then he was all I didn't mean it that it was a joke, or he was and that's the one thing when people, when they say something offensive and they thinking people are gonna back them up, or thinking people are just gonna let it slide, they're all it was a joke. I was when they start getting attacked over it and stuff. Just happened not too long ago. Guy came through my stream. He wasn't saying anything racist, but he was overall being sexist and things, talking about men are superior. And, or men are, I think he was men are more superior than women, or he just said men are superior. I was just bro, don't come through my streams talking like that. It's I ain't even got, that ain't even had nothing to do with what I was talking about, the game that I was playing. I think I was playing Grid, and he just randomly came out the woodworks and said some stuff like that. It's bro, don't come through my streams saying no dumb stuff like that anymore. It's go somewhere else with that, but don't come through my streams like that. So, But anyways, so he's like arguing with me, like telling me that that's not racist. And he's like, I say it to my black friends all the time. And I'm like, I promise you don't have no black friends. And if you do, they're probably like them weird black people and stuff. You know, they got their hair straightened out, wear black clothing, don't even make eye contact, eye pupils, everything just all black. All right. Scary. But anyways, but I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, I highly doubt, especially in the state that he lives in. I'm like, and I feel like that, even though I haven't been out there, you know, I feel like that the black people are out there are like one and the same. Unless I'm wrong, maybe I am wrong, but I feel like black people out in New York City, okay, or not New York City, but just New York. But I feel like the black people out there, no, bruh. You cannot tell me that you got black friends, okay, in New York, all right, and you just casually call them a monkey. No, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that, bruh. Where you got like black people coming from I highly doubt that. So anyways, I told him to do that, and I knew he wasn't, but I was just like, just to overall see what he was gonna say. But I told him, I was like, okay. I was like, I see on Twitter, because he had it on Twitter where he lived and stuff. So I was like, all right, you go to Brooklyn, Harlem, you know, what was that one area that they talked about and everybody hates Chris, like Bed-Stuy or something like that. You go to those areas where there's like a lot of black people, bruh. Go up to like what? Yeah, ASAP Mob. I'm about like go up to them and call them delusional monkeys. See how far that gets you. And it was funny. The next thing that he says to me was that, why do you always think that somebody's gonna have a violent encounter with somebody if they say things like that? I'm like, prove me wrong, please. I want you to record yourself. You go up to the meanest looking black person of all time. Like, this dude looked like he is on his second strike and he is waiting. He's all like, fam, I love prison. Give me my third strike. I don't care. He's like, I will plead guilty. He's all like, give me the longest sentence, all of that. You go up to a black person that looks like that, and then you not even that. Go up to a black grandmother. And call them a delusional monkey. See how far that gets you, bruh. But I'm saying, like, and then it's funny because they think because they have other people backing them up, like, that's gonna make me wrong. No, bruh, it's not. Like, and there was another situation. This happened on Twitter, and I think I've talked on that, where the whole situation, I was in high school and the girl turned me down because of the color of my skin, blah, blah, blah. I've told that story so many times. I've told this story so many times. But anyways, yeah, there was a guy on Twitch, and he was trying to say that that's not racist, and I'm like, it is. So it was crazy because I was like, I did a poll on Instagram asking people, is that racist? And a lot of people were saying no. I'm like, okay, well then you guys are racist. And it was funny because I got to see who was voting on that. It was a lot of white people. Like, it was a lot of white people. And I'm like, okay, well then that's clearly, but I'm saying not one. I think I was the only, well, of course I was gonna be the only black person behind it, but other than that, there was like not, it was really only white people that was going for it. I think it was like, might have been like one Hispanic person, and they said no, it's not. But I'm like, okay, well then, you know, you got your brain like all mixed up and stuff. But I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, like, you can place that in it, because like, and the guy that has said that said that to me on Twitch, he's Middle Eastern. I remember he told me before I had banned him, but I remember him telling me that. And my thing is this, okay, I'm like, if that is not racist, I'm like, then any and every scenario within that like thing right there, any and every scenario goes. Like, because it's not racist, right? You could turn a person down for the color of their skin. It's not racist, even if it's worded differently, right? So let's say in his situation, in his world, okay, he's Middle Eastern. So let's say he is building this bond with this woman. He thinks that this is the woman to be, that this is the love of his life. This is the woman he's gonna marry, have kids with, blah blah blah. He finally builds that courage up. This man put on his good suit. He got flowers. He got her favorite food, candy, whatever it is. Approaches her. Asks her like, hey, let's take things to another level. Let's start dating. Let's get into a relationship. Let's work on something between the both of us, right? And this woman, all right, goes out and says, I can't be with you because you're Middle Eastern. I don't trust your kind, okay? Like, to like, you know, like you remind me of a terrorist. You remind me, fam, you mean to tell me, oh, because in my world, like, oh, it's not racist, but I guarantee, I promise you, all right, he will call that woman racist. You're not gonna look at that situation and be like, that's not racist. I'm sorry, but no, all right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, racism is racism. It don't matter how it's worded differently or what scenario it's in. Racism is racism. You can't, like, and that's the one thing that I have to I've dealt with so much, you know, being a content creator, is that people will, like, say things, you know, racist things to me, and then they think because, oh, they get a free pass because it's me, or they're saying something that they think is not racist, you know, they can say whatever and stuff, and I'm like, fam, it's racist. Racism is racism. You can't hide behind your rule book that you done made up in your head thinking that, oh, that it's cool and stuff. Like, no, and that's one thing I'm like, I promise you guys, I will do that video one day where I go out in public just to overall see people's reactions. Like, I'm probably going to be in the Starbucks, or, you know, just overall, like, I guess, like, see what people would say and things. Like, I just probably, like, hire some actress. I'm like, can you cry? Cool. Appreciate it. Like, sit down, cry, and then just have, like, you know, when people approach you, just be like, oh, you know, this guy I like, he didn't want to be with me because of the color of my skin. I promise you, you ask any of those people, when you actually see it, like, live and stuff, once you actually see that, oh yeah, I promise you, people are gonna be like, oh no, that's racist. Like, no, 100%, that is racist and stuff. So that's why I'm like, when they try to argue with me about racism, I'm like, that's not an argument you're gonna win. You know, it's not. You can say whatever, you can do whatever, you can think of whatever, you can have a written out rule book. I don't care. You're not going to win a conversation about racism with me. Cause no, there would be people out there where, like, all right, so not too long ago I was on Twitter, and there was this adult actress. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who she is, but her name is Riley Reid. And she goes on and says, like, oh, you know, she was saying, like, everybody should be allowed to say the N-word because now it's looked at more as a brotherhood. No, you as a white woman cannot say, because I'm saying at the end of the day, you can't, like, my thing is this, you can say the word, okay? Any and everybody can say the word. You can say the N-word if you want to, all right? But I promise you, you're gonna have people looking at you like you're crazy. And you're most likely gonna have black people chasing you down the street, trying to beat you an inch within your life. I'm saying, like, there is consequences and repercussions of you saying the N-word if you are not black. If you are black, I'm saying, say the N-word, say hard R, say it with an A, say it reverse. I don't care, bro. But, like, at the end of the day, you cannot say that word, okay? You can't say any racist or derogatory words towards black people, because at the end of the day, it's going to be racist. That goes for any race out there. It goes for white people, Hispanic people, Middle Eastern people, Asian people. It don't matter. If you're doing something to them because of the color of their skin, whether it's verbally or physically, it's racist. You mean it? Because my thing is this, that's them situations where people was trying to tell me, the guy saying that delusional monkey isn't racist, or the guy telling me it's not racist to turn a person down for the color of their skin. So let's just put out there, so the Asian people being attacked, because there was obviously a reason behind it and stuff. You know, there's a reason behind them getting attacked, but in that person's mind that attacked them, they're not doing anything racist. They're just attacking Asian people, but it's not racist. You see how stupid that sounds? Oh, I'm going out of my way every single day, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, attacking Asian people, but it's not racist. No. It is not racist at all. Why? Why is it not racist? Like, that's the questions that I want to ask people, and it's like, I don't care who you know, what you know. Why is that not racist? Like, I'm saying, because, like, I wish those was questions I would. Next time I have, like, a conversation about race and things, and somebody's trying to argue with me about it, I'm like, why do you not find that racist? I'm like, what do you have in your heart where that's telling you that's not racist. But literally, there would be generations of people of today, yesterday, and the day before that will tell you that is racist. Why do you think that? I'm saying, like, at the end of the, and you know what, when the thing is, when I do that video, I hope that guy, and that's, you know what, no, I might even just, do a bonus video, just have it where there be somebody of an opposite skin color calling me a delusional monkey out in public, and seeing how, like, people look at that. Like, just go anywhere. Just act like I'm buying a game in GameStops and just bring, like, some, like, white friend along, and then he or she out of nowhere is just like, bro, you are such a delusional monkey. Like, just so I can, because I imagine, just at that moment of saying that, I imagine, okay, like, if I was in a GameStops and somebody had said that to me, I imagine the store clerk is probably looking like, oh my God, this black man is about to go crazy in here, and then he's going to trash this store, and I'm going to have to clean it up. You know for a fact she's going to try to, like, get in the middle of it and be all like, okay, let's just calm down here. But I'm saying, like, it's stuff like that where it's like, you can't argue with somebody, okay, that's literally dealing with racism, like, on a regular basis, okay? I've been dealing with racism since I was a child. You can't tell me, like, what's racist and what's not racist. I literally, bro, just to overall, like, give people my, like, little history about racism and all of that. I studied racism when I was a kid. Like, when I was, like, mad early ages. Like, I was watching, like, Martin Luther King speeches and reading his books when I was a child. Okay, I was watching movies about racism. I know people might, and I know people are all like, okay, it's a fictional movie, so what? It's like, it's not real. It's like, yeah, it's not real, but it obviously stirred up from somewhere. Like, okay, it's like, freaking Django Unchained. Like, yeah, that's a fictional movie, but it's stirred up from something. It's based on, like, it's not like the movie itself is not based on a true story, but it's inspired by an actual real thing that happened. Slavery, racism, back in the 1800s, when that stuff was so strong, literally black people was being killed just for being themselves. I'm saying, like, it's, like, being beaten and things. Like, I'm saying, it's like, you fast forward years later, I was like, fam, every bit of history that had to do with slavery and racism. I was even working on a documentary about slavery at one point in time. I ended up losing all this stuff, but I was working on it. I learned some things. So I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, you can't tell me that something that is racially motivated, like, you're doing something to a race, whether you're doing or saying something that's to a race, like, or because of their skin. You're doing something to a person because of the color of their skin. You can't tell me that that's not racist. I'm sorry, but no. I'm like, and every other thing in this world's racist, but that's not racist. I'm like, I ain't hearing that, bro. So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later because my food is cooking right now. I don't want to burn it. So, thank you guys for watching and listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace. I just want to say real quick, that last part, that little promo thing that I did for my channels and all, none of that was fast forward. Like, when I say my food is cooking and I'm not trying to burn it, I talk fast, bruh. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.